Hey, what's up everyone? Today Funko revealed all of their exclusives for WonderCon, which is a convention that takes place in Anaheim, March 24th through 26th, and that's when these will be available, at the con and also online. There were a lot more reveals than I expected, but I do feel like some of them are a little boring, but there are also some cool ones, so let's go through them. First, it's Powerline, from a Goofy movie, and it's a character they've done before, and it looks very similar to the previous one, except for his hands are in a different position, and the sculpt on the head is a little bit different. So to me, this is a boring release. They're also making a diamond variant of it that comes with a bag. I feel like the diamond one is a little uglier, but some people love them, and the bag is alright. I just hope a giant company like Funko has figured out to maybe put the pops that come with bags in a sorter or a protector, and maybe just put it inside the bag so they don't get damaged in shipping. Also a new 3-liter giant soda, and it's the Evil Queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I really like the look of this one. It doesn't look like they had a compromise on the design to make it fit inside of a soda bottle, which sometimes the sodas and the 3-liter ones, they look like they have to squish the design down to fit in a cylinder. But I don't get that feeling from this one, and I think it looks very good. I really like the chase with the poison apple. They're doing another one of these 25,000 piece from the vault or unvaulted special edition pops. This time it's Lotso, and I kind of like the idea of Lotso being one of these. It was one of the early Funko Pops that really shot up in price before most people even knew what Funko Pops were, unless you were already collecting them. So I like this pick for this series, and it looks like it's going to have 2 stickers. It's unclear how many of each sticker there will be, but it's supposed to total up to 25,000. Another Hercules. They've done Hercules before a bunch of times. This time he's holding the action figure. Also another Cinderella, holding a bunch of breakfast trays. I guess this is nice for people that like to collect like a large amount of Disney Pops, but this wouldn't be the ideal Cinderella for me to get. Flick from A Bug's Life is another character they've already done before. This time a little bit more detailed, and I believe this is going to be in a deluxe box. But I would have liked it if they would have scaled him down a bit, like they did with the recent Sebastian Pop, the Entertainment Earth one, because he does have the dandelion, so there's like extras in there, and it would be an appropriate character to be a little smaller, and just have this be in a normal size box. That's what I would prefer. I guess we'll have to see in person how big the actual Flick Pop is, even though it's in a deluxe box. Moving on from Disney, it's a DC Pop, Poison Ivy, and I like Poison Ivy, but I'm not sure about this design. It kind of looks like she has a Mike Tyson tattoo. But I do like those carnivorous flowers. I'm just not a big fan of this design in general. From Harry Potter, Hedwig with the acceptance letter. And yeah, they've done this one before too. There haven't been any new characters yet. But this one is kind of cool if you don't have Hedwig already. Bugs Bunny as Superman, limited to 10,000 pieces. Which is nice, I think for the sodas. 10,000 should be about as many as they should make, especially for a con one. And Bugs Bunny as Superman is a cool idea. Although, his face sculpt, he looks a little demented in it. Like, if you look at the can, and then you look at the actual soda figure, he looks like mad and crazy on the actual figure. Pink Snagglepuss here. This one is only limited to 2,500, and I really like that because I don't think this is a very popular character. So making it that limited is nice, so the soda collectors can have some really nice rare pieces for their collections. And I do like that the chase one is flocked and also a little different with the hat. The 2 Freddys I actually really like. The con takes place in Anaheim, so Freddy wearing this Angel's uniform, not officially, but obviously an Angel's uniform, is a perfect idea. And I really like the look of Freddy as a clown. It's a really nice Freddy to have if you like to collect scary clowns. And they're also making a superhero Freddy Pez dispenser, which is a thing. They're also making another gelatinous cube. And if you're keeping tally at home, still not a new character. Although I guess technically inside the gelatinous cube is a different dead person. And I gotta say, I do like this one better than the original one. The original one is really cool, but I like this one a little bit more. There will be 2 versions, one that glows in the dark. Moving on to anime, they're making another ship from the One Piece series called the Polar Tang. Get that girl some snow pants. And definitely this is going to be one of the most sought after ones. It's really cool looking. They're probably going to end up making a lot of ships from One Piece. So you don't want to miss out on these early ones, because as the ship collection grows, these early ones are gonna gain value. And I don't follow One Piece too much, but I think this dude is the first new character of the con. Not sure how to say his name. Uzdas, something like that. Very detailed. I don't watch One Piece, so I don't know how sought after this character is or anything, but he's very detailed with his flashy little hairdo there. And from Jujutsu Kaisen, they're making this guy again, which I think they've done before several times. And I don't know, I also don't watch this anime, but this design looks very, very boring. If you're a fan of this property, let me know if this is cool or what the significance of this version of this character is. Because to me, it looks a little boring. For Marvel, it's a comic book cover with a scroll as Iron Man. I'm not a big fan of these, but I have seen how people put them all up on their wall, and they do look kind of cool that way, but just not my favorite collectible in the world. Now this Towerette from Moon Knight looks really good. Maybe one of the better looking ones from the whole con. But there's something a little funny about this one. There's some pictures where it shows that it's limited to 3,000 pieces, which is super low for an actual Funko Pop, especially for a Marvel one. But later on when I show you where everything's shared, they also said that this will be shared with Target, which is bizarre. Usually a piece that's numbered at 3,000 is convention only. And unless they're not revealing that maybe the 3,000 piece one is glow in the dark or metallic or something, and then Target will get a slightly different version, who knows? Or if they're really going to split it and have like, I don't know, 1,000 go to the con and 2,000 to Target or the other way around. I feel like there's some kind of mistake going on here. All that said, the pop does look pretty good from this glam. And it does appear that the gold on it is metallic and not yellow. So it will be interesting to see what's going on with this one when we get closer to the con. And what I think is going to be a shelf warmer is this Valkyrie soda at 11,000 pieces. Pretty high. I don't see this one selling out. From the new Ant-Man movie, they're making Bill Murray's character, Lord Krylar, who was only in the movie for like one scene, but I think I saw somewhere where one of the filmmakers said that he was supposed to come back at the end, which was my thought when I saw the movie. I found it bizarre that he never came back, but it was something that was cut. According to that person, it could be fake or whatever, but it seemed real and it seems to make sense. And honestly, I feel like they should have made this one very limited as well, like 5,000 pieces or something, to make it more desirable. Maybe one of the most out of left field reveals was Baby Groot with a detonator from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. They made so many Groots from that movie. And yes, he was adorable. And I think if this would have came out when that series came out, I probably would have got this one too, but it's been a while since this movie, and for me anyway, the hype is kind of gone way down, even though it is one of my favorite Marvel movies, and it was a funny moment. It just seems weird to me that it's coming out so many years later. And if you want people to call you a clown because you're a Funko collector, you can get this shirt. Just kidding. It's actually a nice design, and I think this is their theme for their booth at the convention Funhouse. And I do like the way it looks. Funko does have some great typography on these shirts. And it's fun to get these to commemorate the event, right? Almost like a concert shirt. Here is where you'll be able to get the pops in Canada, Mexico, Peru, and Chile. And you can pause it if you want to look at that longer. And for the United States, most of them are going to Funko.com. And I think the ones that are going to be hardest to get are obviously the One Piece ones. And maybe that Lotso. I wouldn't be surprised if that Lotso sells out pretty quick. Same with the Angels Freddy Funko. It looks like at the convention or show only is going to be the Clown Freddy Funko. Unfortunately, I would really love to have that one, but he's limited. Gonna be tough to get. And the glow-in-the-dark gelatinous cube. Walmart, completely unpredictable what's going to happen with Walmart. Can't give you much advice there, except for if you order through the website, be cautiously optimistic that you're going to get a pop that is in good condition because chances of it being damaged are high. So Target is getting a couple of the Marvel ones. The cover shouldn't be too hard to get. And the Hippo, which I still feel like there's something weird going on here. Limited to 3,000 pieces. That could be a mistake. Maybe it's not limited at all. And they just accidentally put that image up with that sticker. Because it just doesn't make sense that this would be a Target shared exclusive. Because usually the number ones are con only. So we'll see about that. FYE for your entertainment, Poison Ivy should be easy to get. Valkyrie Soda Entertainment Earth, maybe the easiest one to get. The GameStop version of the gelatinous cube shouldn't be hard. They'll probably get them in store when they're supposed to, and they'll probably be available online as well. and since it's GameStop, they'll have a lot of them. And Hot Topic is getting the Jujutsu Kaisen one. It will probably sell out, but not very fast. If you really want that one, and you pay attention, and go to get it when it gets released, you should be fine. Alright guys, so a good amount of releases. Not much that I'm personally gonna get. Probably nothing as of now. Maybe as the con gets closer, I might get more excited and bite on a couple of these. But for the most part, a lot of the same old characters. The ones I would want are super limited or con only, so not sure I'm even gonna try for those, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Alright, thanks for watching and take it easy.